everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the importance of checking your airlines and how to check them properly so that way you pass the DOT inspection and you won't get stranded on the road. Let's get into it. These brake chambers here in the back, make no rubbing. These look good. So I went all the way through these. Okay. Let's see what happens. Some idiot parked two trailers up here. It's probably a yard dog. I was going to try to back in there and I didn't get out and see a little bit. And then got that one I did. So now that wagon can come right out. Damn good, boss. That's okay. It's all right. So what's the moral of the story there, Brian? Crawl on the truck, you want to start up here in the lines and you want to go all the way through these lines and you want to look for rub spots to make sure it's not been rubbing. You also want to get it and shake it and make sure. You see these separators right here? You need these separators. You don't want these touching each other or bouncing off, which I don't see any, which is really good to have. So you want to check the springs and you want to go through these lines. That's what the DOT is going to do. They're going to go through and then you want to crawl back there and you want to go through all those lines also. Shake these lines right here. Separators are here, so which is good. That one here's a little popped off a little bit. I'm gonna stick it back on there. But you want to go through these lines and making sure that there's no rub spots. Sometimes they can rub against the tank back here and also cause spots, so make sure you check those as well. You want to check these airlines going to these brake chambers here in the back. Make sure there's no rubbing. Also give it a little shake to make sure there's no rubbing. These look good. So I went all the way through these, making sure everything was good. Now what I'll do is I'll keep me some spacers like I showed you a while ago. You can never have enough spacers. So keep those in the truck. That way when you shake the lines, nothing is rubbing. The chain right here is holding this up, but you don't want to bounce and they going up down the roads to call rubbing. So keep you some spacers and also zip ties. All right, so look, I found this trailer right here. It's got a little chafing to it right there. You see that right there? The little rub marks. They can violate you if it's got a little chafing. If it's still a violation, so you need to cover that up. I always keep this little plastic stuff right here. Look, you can just pop it over, covers it up. Not only is it going to keep it from rubbing against it, but it also keep it from just totally breaking down. So you want to make sure that you're covering that up, and then you can get you some zip ties, and you actually can zip tie them together so they're tight. So that way, you see right here, so that way they're good to go and they're held tight and they're not bouncing, because as they bounce, they'll rub up together. But I'll take a zip tie and I'll pull them tight. So on this night, I was getting my ABS light fixed, and the Love's guy actually noted this under here. It was raining real bad and I missed it. You see these little rub marks right here on the blue line up top? And there's some more right here on that blue line in front of that spring. It was already scrubbing against it, so that needed to be changed. Also right here, can you see that point where it was scrubbing up against the wall right there? Actually, it was a tank. Here's another mark right here. Okay, so drivers, you've got to check these. Now remember, if they catch you with rub marks, even if it's not all the way in, it's a violation, okay? If it's showing the thread inside of it, it's a shutdown. And if you wonder if I'm driving, I'm in the passenger seat, okay? I'm not driving. My trainee's over here driving. But anyway, just disclaimer on that. But you've got to look for these marks, okay? Because they will shut you down. That's what the DOT looks for. Not only is it going to save you from a DOT violation, it's also going to save you time. Now you say, well, Sean, I don't get DOT all the time. And it's true. I've had DOT twice. I'd say twice, once about every year. As far as level 1, I've only had 2 or 3 of them in the last 16 years. But it happens. But let's forget about the DOT violation for a minute. You know how much time it's going to save you? And when you get broke down, your brakes stop. It's just a lot of problems. So go ahead and fix it. Keep you some zip ties, keep you some separators, keep you some plastic. Get in there and look. But look from the rub marks. You see up here in the corner of this video, the rub marks? That's what you're going to look. This one right here was next to that tank. It was scrubbing up against the tank, and you can see where it had a spot on the tank. So use your eyes to look for things like this. Also, listen for you'll hear stuff spraying. If you can't identify it, get you some Windex and some spray, some water, some soapy water, and spray on the lines. And you'll find it. You'll see it bubbling, and you'll be able to notify it really quick. Or identify, not notify. Identify, whatever. Anyway, these are tips that'll help you out in the long run. I try to put out videos every day like this, trying to teach you something the CDL school will not teach you. If you got some value from that, please hit the like button. If you're looking for a great company, a company that that'll treat you to respect, call the number at the bottom of the screen, 706-226-1003. Ask for Tina. Tell me boy Sean sent you, and let's get trucking out here. Hey, I appreciate you watching this video. Let's get it. I made that video several years ago. A lot of things have happened since then. I'm no longer on the road. I'm actually working in safety. I've been divorced. A lot of things have happened. One thing has not changed, and that's how the DOT inspects you. So I finally wrote a book right here. It's called the DOT Survival Guide. It's 17 years of trucking experience that I put my heart and soul in to help people like you, new drivers out there that don't understand the regulations. How to get through a level 1, a level 2, a level 3. What an ABS light is. It's annoying. What CSA scores are, how to act, how to prepare yourself, and how to pass. I drove for 16 years and never failed a DOT inspection. So I put all my knowledge in this book called the DOT Survival Guide. It's on Amazon right now for $10.99, and that's a heck of a bargain for all the knowledge is in it. So please go to Amazon right now, buy my book, help support the channel, and help grow your knowledge. Even if you're an experienced driver, I'm sure there's something in there that will help you and take you to the next level. Again, thanks for watching my channel. Thanks for supporting me. It's Trucking Life with Sean, baby. Let's get it.